So here's what you need to know. An appraiser, his job or her job, this person's job, is to find 3 comps. 1 inside the subdivision, 2 outside the subdivision that have sold within the last 6 months that are within 1 mile of your home. That is what an appraiser's job is to do. So if you know what the appraiser's job is to do, then you should operate like an appraiser. What I'm teaching you, I learned from D.S. Murphy up in Beaufort. He's the chief appraiser over the entire state of Georgia. And he has been appointed by the governor. I brought years ago, he's a friend of mine. I used to take my real estate teams up to Beaufort, and he will walk them through the same training I'm walking you through. This is exactly how an appraiser is going to price a home. So if he showed me, and he is the #1 guy in Georgia that decides the value on a property, I think that the best thing how you become successful is you just find people who have a blueprint and you copy them. That's why I shared with you a blueprint earlier, right? All right, so let's do it. So here's a home I just put randomly, and watch this. 1125 River Overlook Court, and you see it starts to pop up here. You guys see this? Give me a thumbs up.
Yes.
You see this?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. Notice that I chose a ½ mile, even though 1 mile is the criteria. Why? Because in this area, Lawrenceville, it's a populated area. I can choose 1 mile for training purposes, just so you can see, right? We only care about closed transactions. That's it, because that's all an appraiser cares about. He doesn't care about what Ms. McGillicuddy is listing her house for, because we know the #1 problem with real estate agents is pricing. #1 problem with real estate agents is pricing. How do we know? Because we go to this website, and here's the most common lies. #1 is price. Most real estate agents do not know how to price a home. They think they do, but they don't. Okay. All right. So I just want to show you that. Y'all can see I got up early and did all my research, right? And I was already ahead of everything y'all got to say. All right. So 1 mile, here's the house that we're going to do either buy or we're doing a listing appointment on. We only care about closed comps, and we always go back 6 months. Why do we go back 6 months? Because that's considered a ideal real estate time frame, real estate market. That's a good snapshot for a picture. All right. We came back with this house that I know that my buyer either wants to buy or I'm going to list. It does not have a basement. And I know it's a 2-story home because I saw it with them. So we want to compare apples to apples. Okay, apples to apples. 2-story homes with no basement. Let me get ahead of you on something else. Bedrooms don't matter. Okay, according to Mr. Murphy, he's like a square footage is the only thing that matters. Price per square foot is the only thing that matters. Price per square foot is the only thing that matters. I said price per square foot is the only thing that matters. When we sell houses in LA, it's totally different in Georgia. In LA, in Georgia, they say, well, my neighbor's house sold for $400,000. And in LA, when you talk to a realtor, they say, what you listing it for? You say $300 a square feet. That's how people talk in LA selling real estate, and other markets across the country. For some reason, Georgia talks about price. I don't understand it, because price per square foot is the only thing that matters. I'm from LA, by the way, so y'all know I always rep the West Coast. That's why y'all see all y'all videos in the morning be from the West Coast. All right.